Good evening, my name's Greg Pixley. I'm a captain with the Denver Fire Department. I'm the spokesperson today. We had a very significant fire this afternoon that we've been talking about, and we've been addressing some of the issues we've had in terms of injuries that were faced by the contractors that were working. We made an unfortunate discovery about a half hour ago. We did find one deceased individual that we are working to remove from the structure. It's quite an unfortunate event, and we are working with our colleagues in the police department as we complete this investigation for this very significant and catastrophic evening for a family. We are also trying to ensure that we have addressed all other searches in every part of this building. It's important for us to ensure that we have done with every degree of effort we can a complete search and ensure that we have addressed all the questions that are being addressed regarding this fire. Some of the questions that we had recently was this building inspected, and yes, I have spoke with, in a collaborative nature, working with our colleagues at the building department, and they have assured me and given me a list of the recent inspections, which the last one was just 3 days ago. So we have no reason to believe that this building was not following every proper procedure within the permitting process in the city. With that, though, I would like to introduce Honorable Mayor Hancock. He would like to say a couple words.
Thank you, Captain Pixley. I received some calls, urgent calls, while giving a speech over lunch in Colorado Springs, which gave me a very clear indication that this was not a run-of-the-mill kind of situation in our city, and we immediately returned back to Denver and came on site to see this devastating situation behind us. Let me start by first saying that this was a very well-coordinated response by our first responders. They did a tremendous job in getting to the scene. This was a 3-alarm fire, and by the time I arrived, the fire had been contained, put out, and we were beginning to look at the situation, kind of to begin the process of trying to figure out what has happened here. I want you to know how the city also responded. First of all, the first responders did a very good job. Secondly, we did activate the Emergency Operations Center at level 4. I did, after leaving here, go into the Emergency Operations Center, where I assumed the role as director of the center, and was fully briefed on what was going on there. In that process, we began the process of trying to prepare for folks who will be coming back home to this area, and if they live within the zone, or at least the area that we have identified that we would close off for safety purposes, we want to do everything we can to push out information to tell folks where to go. Right now, we have an evacuation center at the St. Charles Recreation Center at 37th and Lafayette, 37th and Lafayette. And folks who may be returning back to this area, if your home is in this area, we suggest you go there to seek more information on what we will do to help you to find emergency shelter while we continue the investigation of this area. The Emergency Operations Center will remain activated for at least another couple of hours. And let me just simply say, though we are still investigating the fatality that occurred here, we want to send our deepest condolences to the family. We don't know if they've been notified or we're still trying to figure all that out at this point in time, but beforehand we want to send our condolences and know that this city will do everything we can to get them information and to be as supportive as we possibly can going forward.